for example. The Board of Trustees set up a committee to say, look, what do we do? Committee headed by Wike Adamawa, former governor of Osun State, Oyinlola, former deputy governor and chief of staff to President Jonathan Ogedeme, Senator Zainab Kure, and 2 other people came up with a report. Look, let's not go for this convention. Let's set up caretaker committee. The same Sheyi, of course, you know Adolphus Wabara. He has no name. You know he has no name.
But you just mentioned his name.
He has no name. That does not mean that that's the name. They don't know what he moving as the Senate president was just bribe of 50 million naira. Everybody is aware of that. He went. They now denied and said, oh, the committee was compromised. There are 2 judgments of the Federal High Court, Justice Omotosho and Justice Leak. Substantive judgment, not orders. Sheyi Makinde, frustration can make you do a lot of things that will cause damage. He went to Ibadan State High Court to obtain an ex parte order. State High Court to obtain an ex parte order for them to still go on with that confession. How could an ex parte order override substantive judgment of 2 courts? Of course, he had done his so-called convention. INEC was not there. INEC refused to recognize them. Then, in that same matter, INEC filed a preliminary objection to say that, look, court, you have no jurisdiction over us. Why would we be a party to this? And the court agreed and struck out INEC name. So there was nothing binding on INEC. The same person now had gone to the Federal High Court in Ibadan to recognize them. Recognize the convention we have done. A convention that Federal High Court has said you cannot go ahead and do. You have, after disobeying the court judgment, you now filed at the Federal High Court now in Ibadan that, look, recognize us as the legitimate principal officers. That has not been settled. He has gone again to file at Federal High Court in Abuja against police, unseal the secretary so we can use. Why not wait for the Federal High Court to say, okay, you are the legitimate principal officer? So the point I'm making is not, look at where PDP is today. Look at the crisis. Something that would have been easily solved